Did you hear about the man in Singapore who carried an umbrella everywhere, even on sunny days? When asked why, he said, "You never know when it's going to rain in Singapore." The unpredictable rain of Singapore, a topic of many a local joke and an unexpected surprise for the unprepared tourist. Imagine this. One minute you're strolling down Orchard Road, basking in the tropical sunshine, and the next, you're caught in a spontaneous downpour. Sounds like a scene from a slapstick comedy, doesn't it? Well, welcome to an average day in Singapore. Now you might think, surely the weather forecast can help. Well, let me introduce you to the Singaporean weather forecast. It's pretty simple really, hot, hotter or rain, and sometimes if you're really lucky you get all three in the span of a single hour. Bet you didn't see that coming. Singaporeans have adapted to this weather roulette in the most ingenious ways. There's the umbrella dash, a sprint performed with an umbrella serving as a makeshift shield, honed and perfected by generations. Then there's the bus stop wait, a strategic pause under the shelter of bus stops, a testament to patience and the hope that the rain will stop pouring before the bus arrives. And let's not forget the convenience store dash. This is a mad scramble into the nearest 7-Eleven or FairPrice to buy an umbrella only to step out and find the rain has stopped. But fear not, it's never a wasted purchase, for the rain will be back. Oh yes, it will be back. But the one thing that truly stands out is the ever-ready umbrella, a staple in every Singaporean's bag. Because in Singapore you don't wait for the rain waits for you. So remember, if you're ever planning a day out in Singapore, always carry an umbrella, or maybe even two. After all, in this city of surprises, it's better to be safe than soggy. In Singapore, there's a saying, if there's a queue, join it, it must be good. The great Singaporean queue, a sight as common as the Merlion itself. It's an art form, a social contract, a way of life. It's a testament to the patience and determination of a people who will stop at nothing to get their hands on, well, whatever it is that's at the end of the line. You see, in this city-state, queuing isn't just about waiting your turn. It's a national pastime. A testament to the Singaporean spirit of kiasuism, a fear of missing out. It's almost as if there's a collective belief that anything worth having is worth waiting for. And wait, they do. In lines that snake around corners, stretch across malls, and even spill onto the streets. Now let's delve into the humor of it all. Picture this. A Singaporean spots a queue and, driven by instinct and curiosity, joins it. They have no idea what they're queuing for, but they're certain it must be something good. After all, why else would all these people be waiting? It's a scene that is repeated daily, from hawker centres to shopping malls, and it's a source of endless amusement. There's a certain joy to be had in watching the dawning realization on a person's face as they finally reach the front of the line, only to discover they've been patiently waiting for a new brand of toothpaste. But don't be fooled, it's not all fun and games. This culture of queuing often leads to unexpected delights. A mouth-watering dish, a limited edition collectible, a fantastic sale. It's a gamble, a game of chance, and the prize? Well, it's the thrill of the unknown, the satisfaction of a good find, the bragging rights of being the first among your friends to try the latest craze. So next time you see a long queue in Singapore, don't ask questions, just join in. Who knows, you might end up with a delicious meal or a fantastic bargain. Ever heard of Singlish? It's not a new form of English, it's just Singapore's unique blend of English, Malay, Chinese, and Tamil. Now, if you're imagining a linguistic smoothie, you're not far off. This cocktail of languages is served up daily on this tiny island, and it's just as colourful and diverse as the place itself. Let's set the scene, shall we? Picture a bustling hawker centre filled with the mouth-watering aroma of char kway teow and chicken rice. You're eagerly waiting your turn when suddenly you hear it, the symphony of Singlish. "Auntie, one kopi o kosong, please?" And just like that, you've ordered a black coffee without sugar, in a language that's as unique as the Lion City itself. But hang on, it's not all food and drink. Singlish is a veritable linguistic buffet. You've got your las, your les, and your laws. These aren't just random sounds, oh no, they're linguistic garnishes that add flavor to every sentence. Here's a little nugget for you. Did you know that blur like sotong doesn't mean you're visually impaired or have a penchant for calamari? It actually means you're clueless. And if someone tells you to chop a seat, they're not asking you to chop it up into firewood, they're simply asking you to save it for them. But it's not all fun and games. Singlish has been the cause of many a hilarious misunderstanding. Like the time when a tourist asked for directions and was told to go straight, then turn left at the traffic light law. and they spent the next hour looking for a place called Law. So there you have it. The language cocktail that is Singlish in all its chaotic, colorful and hilarious glory. It's a language that's as unique and vibrant as the city itself, and it's become an integral part of the Singaporean identity. So if you ever find yourself in a conversation in Singapore and you're not quite following, just remember, it's not you, it's Singlish. In Singapore, you'll find unpredictable weather, long queues for who knows what, and a language cocktail that will leave you scratching your head. Ah, the unpredictable weather of Singapore, where the skies can't decide between a sunburn or a soaking. One minute you're basking in the tropical sun, the next you're caught in a downpour that'd make Noah nervous. Then there's the great Singaporean queue. The national pastime, it seems. If there's a line, join it. It could be for the latest tech gadget, a mouth-watering hawker stall, or just a queue for the sake of queuing. It's a mystery wrapped in an enigma tucked inside a conundrum. And let's not forget the language cocktail. Singlish, a delightful mix of English, Malay, Tamil and Chinese dialects served shaken, not stirred. It's a linguistic rollercoaster that's sure to leave your tongue tied. So pack your umbrella, practice your patience and brush up on your Singlish because Singapore is waiting for you. And remember, when in doubt, just join the queue.